Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at crazy neighbor stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. My sister's neighbor reported my sister to the police because her kids were playing in my sister's garden. Not for the usual reasons, too much noise, etc. Nope, because a volcano in Italy had erupted and the radiation would hurt them. My sister lives in the UK. What? So the police came there and then the lady was like, a volcano is gonna erupt in Italy. That's why. Why are you wasting their time? He jumped in front of my car while I was driving down the road to yell at me for going through his trash at night. Told him it was probably raccoons. He refuses to believe it to this day. Dangerous. Why would you jump in front of someone's car? You want to die or something, huh? If you were so concerned, then put up a camera. There's your solution. There you go. Jeez. Pulled us over pretending to be a police officer, saying that he had somehow broken the law whilst pulling out of our driveway and that she was going to call it in. She isn't a cop. There's nothing to get mad at today. Let's find someone to get mad at. Anyways, pretending to be a cop is illegal, so... I wonder how she's doing. My neighbor sits in his yard, hides behind his plants, and meows at people who pass by. He's not dangerous at all, but he's not right in the head either. His caretakers are his parents, and they seem to be very nice people. His dad once told me he just likes to be a cat, and left it at that. I didn't ask any more questions. Oh. Yo, I would like to be a dog. I mean, you know, a dog with a loving family, I mean. Because dogs just sleep. To be exact, I want to be my dog. Yeah, that's what I want to be. My dog. The old lady who lived below me left me multiple cryptic letters blaming me for the birds chirping too loudly in the mornings. Not pet birds, the sparrow and stuff outside. This went on for months. What? So she cut out like, you know, like letters from the newspapers and then stuck it and, you know, was like, stop making the birds chirp kind of thing. Well, Karen, it's not my fault the birds hate you. Called the police on people parked perfectly legal in front of their house. Took pictures of my partner's dad just working in the yard. Disappeared suddenly without a trace and then suddenly came back home in the dead of night 8 months later. Oh, something must have happened. Maybe someone called the cops on them. My neighbor was an 85-year-old widow that lived alone. She had 2 vehicles, a car and a truck. And over the course of a few months, I realized that she was no longer parking her car in her garage like she had for the many years prior to that. Then suddenly the truck wasn't being parked inside the garage either. Turns out she no longer had room in her garage to park her vehicles because she was walking down to the residential construction site about a block away every evening and she'd grab 2x4s and bring them home. She had over 500 boards stacked in her garage, and when she was questioned on what she was going to do with it, she didn't have an answer. Maybe she's just like, oh my gosh, this would be great for something in the future. But she doesn't know what that something is. But you know how some people, they just like to have things just in case they need it kind of thing? It's such a great opportunity. It's such a waste. I'll just take it for them kind of thing. Wait, was she stealing or could she take it? Was it free? I don't know. He eats my flowers. What? In his defense, he told us that he has been doing it for years when he introduced himself after we bought the house. Well, that doesn't justify why you can do it. Just because you've been doing it for years doesn't mean you can still do it. Like, imagine someone getting caught stealing and they're like, but I've been doing it for years. I've been stealing for years. What? He also brought over frozen cookies in a plastic bag as a housewarming gift, but wasn't sure what was in them. We shared side yard as he was talking to us. I noticed his all-brick house was actually roofing shingles, layered to look like brick. It started to register that he might be a little out there. Oh, I forgive him then. You know, if he needs to get help, then he should get help. And I wouldn't blame him for this then. I'll be like, okay, just take my flowers then. If it makes you happy, take it. As long as he wasn't doing it to annoy people. Good. This older lady lives across the street from me and she is obsessed with leaves falling on her lawn, to the point that she would come out of her house and pick up one individual leaf off the grass in the fall. She spends hours a day outside with the leaf blower in full. She will go and knock on other neighbors' doors if she thinks you have too many leaves on your grass. She'll come over into your yard and do it herself if you're not home. What, she'll take your leaves? What I think is pretty weird is that she's in her 70s, no kids or grandkids living with her, and she lives alone in a pretty large 4-bedroom house with an amazing in-ground pool in the backyard. Nobody has used that pool in at least 5 years, yet she opens it up every summer. Wow, sounds like my future. Somehow she likes my family and she has never once yelled at us about our leaves and randomly brings things over like half-eaten gallons of ice cream and asks us if we want it because she's not using it. Oh, sounds like a point I would reach one day. Leaves? Yeah, leaves. Had a neighbor who wouldn't let anyone use his driveway because he didn't want it to get dirty. Anyone including himself. He parked on the street outside. If he thought you were having a party, he would drag a bunch of plastic bags full of God knows what to the end of his driveway so no one could turn around on it. One time I came home and he was outside hosing it down in the rain. To his credit, I've never seen a cleaner driveway. Wow. Okay. He must really love his driveway. That's the thing though. I feel like if you keep something clean for so long, you don't ever want it to be dirty. You know, like you just don't want it to get dirty. It's just like when you've had a screen protector on for your phone for so long, like you don't ever want to use your phone without a screen protector. You know, but once you start using your phone without a screen protector, that's when you stop caring. You're like, okay, whatever. Scratches, whatever. I don't care anymore. Nothing matters in my life anymore. You know, I reached that point. Before, I would always have a screen protector, and if I got like a little scratch on the screen protector, I'd be sad. But now I have a scratch on my phone without the screen protector, and I'm just like, it is what it is. Next door lady standing on her driveway yelling at me because acorns have fallen from a large oak tree on my property onto said driveway, demanding that I cause the tree to cease and desist from this international criminal activity. Cease and desist. I love how she used that term though, as if you can tell the tree to stop it. Stop doing what you're doing. Stop the acorns from falling, please. She dug up my fancy flowers and replanted them in her own yard, 15 feet away. Yo, I'll be pissed. I would be pissed. Do you know how hard some flowers are to plant and to bloom and to take care of them? Plants are just hard to take care of in general. How dare you steal someone's plant? She stole someone's flowers. Oh my gosh, I'll steal them back. I feel like it'll be like a never-ending cycle where you just take it back and then she steals it and then you take it back and then she steals again. I'm not letting you steal my flowers. Just don't mess with the nice people, okay? We bought a house and on the day while we were unloading the first truckload, the neighbor came into our garage uninvited and started telling us what trees on our property he wanted us to cut down. What? You're standing on my property right now, so get your ugly feet off my property. Some people just think they own the world. We used to live next to a woman that would have a disco party for her cats in her backyard at 2 a.m. every few days. She would put up a disco ball and party lights with music playing. Well, you must love looking through other people's windows, don't you? You know, this person is just witnessing everything. Okay. Let the woman enjoy her time with her cats. She stalks us. Like every time I get home, she'll walk outside and tell me I was either 3 minutes later getting home this time or that I'm home 2 minutes earlier and then ask me why. One time my friend and her sister came to pick me up. The neighbor was against her window with her hands and face pressed up on the glass, trying to look at who was coming to pick me up. That's like a horror movie. What? My friend and her sister were so terrified, they called me telling me to hurry up because the crazy lady was staring at them through a window. I replied, oh, it's just the stalker neighbor. Yeah, that was a funny day. What? Wow. Hey, at least if something happens to you, she'll be the first to know. And she got your back. You know, if you don't come home early, she's going to panic for you and then she's going to call the police and then they're going to be looking for you. Don't worry, your neighbor has your back. That is kind of creepy though. Jeez, what the heck? Who is that? Who are those people? Realizing the reason you don't have a crazy neighbor might be because you're the crazy neighbor. Reasonable. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.